Hi everybody, this is the Prospect Type, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, welcome back to Prospect Type, and hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. In this video, we're going to talk about what happened in the minor leagues for the Mets on Tuesday, April 14th, a little behind. Very busy here at the Hut the last few days. But here's from a website. I can't go into it because they blocked me on X for like no reason. I don't talk to any of these media people at all. But Mitch Voit hits game-winning homer for Brooklyn. Mets minor league teams combined for 26 runs across 22 runs allowed. All of the games were close, and the offense really showed off. Outside of St. Louis, this pitching struggled, though every level except Double-A, and they won its game. It was also the day of the home run with 8 home runs total, coming from Hayden Sanger, MJ Melendez, who got called up to the Mets on Wednesday. Josh Rojas, who I'm recording this video, he was taken out of Wednesday's game in Syracuse. Nick LaRusso, Mitch Voit, who's a prospect, number 1 pick from last year. Davison Gutierrez, and A.J. Sagado. On Tuesday, the Syracuse Mets defeated the Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders 7-6. MJ Melendez went 2 for 4 for a home run, a triple, and RBI. Nick Morabito went 0 for 3. Ronnie Mauricio, recently sent down, went 0 for 3. Ryan Clifford playing first base, went 1 for 3. Vidal Brujan went 1 for 4. Kristen Pache went 0 for 2. Hayden Sanger went 2 for 4. And again, he had 2 more home runs this year. So he's got like about 4 home runs. Syracuse Mets showed up big time, scoring 8 runs to win the game. Hayden Sanger hit 2 home runs, including his hardest hit ball of the season at 106.5 miles per hour. Currently leads the team in home runs. Currently leads the league in team in home runs, put the balls in play, did not strike out much, and took advantage of defensive miscues. Now, the major problem in this game is Jonah Tong did not pitch well again. This is his 4th start in Syracuse. I'm concerned, and I think you should be concerned. He pitched 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, is very high, 10 strikeouts. Dan Hammer went 1/3 of an inning, gave up a hit. Brandon Waddell came in relief, pitched 2 innings for the win. Left-handed pitcher Anderson Severino for the save, pitched 2 innings, walked 1, and struck out 4. Jonathan dominated the first 4 innings, showing off gains in velocity, but in the 5th inning, his velocity was down, and his command failed him. Despite the poor results, there were still things to like. He ran a 39% whiff rate and 31.8% chase rate, and while his cutter shape was not consistent as his prior start, he still is getting more horizontal break than he did in spring training. He's still a ways away from being major league ready. This was Brandon Waddell's first appearance of the season due to injury, and he looked strong. His velocity was up, his movement was better, and he generated a 45% chase rate and a 28.6 whiff rate. He could be in the majors soon as a left-handed reliever until A.J. Minter returns. Now, the thing is about Jonah, I said that he is a key guy for the Mets in terms of the pitching staff with the Mets, because his development could put them in a better situation. I know they've lost 7 in a row in the major leagues right now, but pitching always carries you, and the Mets need that pitching to carry them. Otherwise, this is not going to mean much to anybody. Double-A, the Akron Rubber Ducks defeated the Binghamton Realm Ponies 8-7. A.J. Ewing went 3 for 5 with a double, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Marco Vargas went 2 for 5 with an RBI and a stolen base. Jacob Ryman went 1 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Chris Suaro went 0 for 2 with 3 walks. He is very impressive. We're going to have plenty of videos on him to keep you up to date. Eli Serrano III went 1 for 5 with a double, a run scored. Karen Parada went 1 for 3 for a run. Nick LaRusso playing first went 2 for 3 for a home run, 2 runs, and 3 RBIs. The offense came up just short, but still scored 7 runs. They did their jobs at the plate. Every batter got on base, and A.J. Ewing continued to dominate Double-A pitching. He's hitting .419 with an 1119 OPS. Jacob Ryman has started the season slow with 31.3% strikeout rate, but today he put the ball in play in 4 of his 5 at-bats, including 2 well-struck balls. So we'll see how it goes with Reimer, but A.J. Eunice is very impressive as well. Very impressed with him in spring training. Love his swing. I like what I've seen from him. On the pitching side for Binghamton, Jonathan Santucci got the start. He pitched 4 innings, gave 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts for the loss. Left-handed pitcher Gabriel Rodriguez pitched an inning, gave up 2 walks, and struck out 3. Douglas Orellana pitched terribly. Pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Matt Turner went 1 1/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, an earned run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. And Brian Meadowlark came in and he gave up nothing of a 1 inning, but struck out 1. Santucci put up a respectable 28.1% whiff rate, showed off his improved command by attacking the strike zone with a 58.7 strikeout percentage. He was not helped by the defense, which had 2 errors on the day. Gabriel Rodriguez, in particular, impressed in his single inning with a 55.6% rate, strikeout rate, and whiff rate, and 3 strikeouts. High A Brooklyn, Mitch Voit went 2 for 4 of a 2-run home run against the walk-it-off with 3 RBIs and a walk. Antonio Jimenez went 0 for 5. Davison Gutierrez, catcher, but he was DH in this game, went 4 for 5 for a home run. Colin Houck, the Mets' 2023 number 1 pick, went 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored, a walk, and a stolen base. In just 3 games, Mitch Voit has gone from a 130 batting average, 130 on base, 174 slugging percentage to a 304 OPS line, to a 265, 324, 441, 765 line. He's been absolutely on fire lately, and his home run today was his first of the season. Davison Gutierrez increased his OPS by 338 points with 1 breakout game that also included his first home run of the season. Most of the Brooklyn lineup has started slow, but those 2 hitters look to be breaking out. On the pitching side, Jonathan Jimenez went 3 2/3 innings, gave 6 hits, 5 runs earned, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Parkinson Carlson pitched an inning and a third, gave up 2 hits and had 2 strikeouts. Bryce Jenkins pitched 2 innings, gave up a hit, had no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Brett Banks pitched an inning, gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Jonathan Jimenez had an uneven start when he struck out 5 but walked 3. He got knocked out in the 3rd inning when he gave up the last 3 of his 5 runs. He threw in the heart of the zone too much and failed to generate whiffs. Both Brett Banks and Garrett Stratton generated a 50% whiff rate, and all the pitchers ran a strike percentage over 50%. And single A, St. Lucie Mets defeated the Daytona Tortugas. Elian Pena continues to do what he's doing. Went 2 for 5 with an RBI and a stolen base. AJ Sagado went 1 for 3 with a home run scored, an RBI, and a walk. Elian Pena continues his great start to his first ever stateside season. At 18 years old, he's one of the youngest players at the level. The interesting thing about Pena's season so far is that in 2025, he struggled to make consistent contact in the zone, but when he did hit the ball hard. This year, his 97 zone contact rate is in the 98th percentile, but he's at the hit a ball over 102.2 miles per hour. Is 101.5 per hour, 90% exit velocity is in the 46th percentile. If he could start to hit the ball harder without giving up too much contact, he could fly to the minors. Most of the St. Lucie lineup has started hot, but Pena with his age is a true standout. On the pitching side, Jose Chirinos pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, and got 5 strikeouts for the win. Christian Rodriguez pitched 3 innings, gave up 1 hit, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts for the hold. And Ryan Dollar pitched an inning, would only give a walk for the save. So that's the action that occurred on Tuesday. St. Lucie's pitching did its job, giving up no runs in a tight game. After struggling to fill the zone in his last start, Jose Chirinos bounced back and filled up the zone for 5 innings. Christian Rodriguez ran an impressive 37.5% whiff rate across 3 innings, and Ryan Dollar was efficient, throwing only 9 pitches in a single inning of work. So this is everything that happened in the Mets minor league system. But the big story is that Mitch Voit hit a home run to win the game for the Brooklyn Cyclones. He's a very interesting player because he was a two-way player to a certain degree in college and in high school. And he's exclusively now a second baseman. And the belief is that he has a very good chance to be an excellent defensive second baseman, even Gold Glove level. And if he has the power that they're saying, he could be a very exciting prospect and he could fly to the Mets system. And Elian Pena, sky's the limit for that kid. So thank you for watching this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.